Welcome, seekers of the unknown, to a journey into the extraordinary realm of near-death experiences. These are moments when the veil between life and what lies beyond thins, offering us a rare glimpse into the soul's true nature. Near-death experiences, or NDEs, occur when someone is clinically dead or on the brink of death, only to return with vivid accounts of what they encountered. These stories have fascinated humanity for centuries, bridging the gap between science and spirituality. They return with less fear of death and a greater appreciation for life, often embracing love and compassion as guiding principles. Whether you've had your own brush with the beyond or simply wonder about what awaits, these experiences offer a map. Over the next sections, we'll delve deeper, weaving together ancient teachings and modern accounts to uncover the soul's path. So take a deep breath, open your mind, and join me as we step into this sacred territory where life meets the infinite. This aligns with the wisdom we'll uncover today, showing how these moments reveal the soul's eternal nature. As we proceed, we'll explore the common themes that emerge, the personal stories that illuminate these truths, and the interpretations that help us understand. But first, let us set the stage by recognizing that NDEs are not just tales of survival. They are windows into the soul as journey, inviting us to question what it means to exist beyond the physical. Today, we dive into what these experiences reveal about the soul's journey, drawing inspiration from ancient wisdom and the personal tales shared by those who've walked this path. An NDE typically begins when the heart stops and the body ceases to function, yet consciousness persists. People report leaving their bodies, floating above, or moving through a tunnel toward a brilliant light. Some meet deceased loved ones or ethereal beings, while others experience a life review where every action is laid bare. These accounts, though diverse, share a common thread, a sense of peace, love, and connection that transcends our everyday existence. This phenomenon challenges our understanding of death as an end, suggesting instead it's a transition, much like the portals described in the Tibetan Book of the Dead. The significance of NDEs lies in their universality. They've been documented across cultures and eras, from ancient Egyptian texts to modern hospital records. In the context of our exploration, they echo the Bardo Thodal's Shikai Bardo, where the soul first encounters the clear light after the last breath. This ancient guide, crafted by the mystic Padmasambhava, frames death as an opportunity for liberation, a concept mirrored in NDE narratives where individuals often return transformed. Scientists debate whether these are hallucinations or glimpses of a deeper reality, but the consistency of these experiences invites us to consider their spiritual implications. For many, NDEs spark a profound shift in perspective. This exploration is for those curious about the mysteries beyond, those who felt a pull toward the unseen. As we journey deeper into the world of near-death experiences, certain patterns emerge that paint a vivid picture of the soul's passage. These common themes, reported across countless accounts, suggest a shared terrain that the soul navigates beyond the physical body. Let's explore these hallmarks, which resonate with the mystical insights of the Bardo Thodal and offer a glimpse into the universal nature of death. One of the most frequent experiences is the sensation of leaving the body. Individuals often describe floating above, looking down at themselves or the scene below, as if untethered from their flesh. This mirrors the Bardo Thodal's emphasis on karma, where actions shape the soul's path. Even in chaos, like Josh's accident or Fanny's pleading to stay, there's a backdrop of bliss that transcends pain. This resonates with the Bardo's clear light as a state of non-duality where fear dissolves. It has a universal message that death may not be an end, but a return to a loving source, a theme that comforts and transforms those who return. For instance, Andrew's baptism and recovery story suggest a review that redirected his life toward positivity. This review often brings a sense of accountability, yet also forgiveness, highlighting love as a central force. Many, including Fanny, who died for 20 minutes, speak of moving toward a radiant light that feels alive, filled with love and peace. This aligns with the Bardo Thedal's description of the primordial clear light, a pure manifestation of the mind's essence. They challenge us to see death not as loss, but as a continuation, a perspective the Bardo Thedal and NDE stories alike affirm. As we move forward, we'll dive into specific stories that bring these themes to life, deepening our understanding of this mysterious passage. The light isn't just a visual, it's an emotional and spiritual encounter, often described as welcoming, drawing the soul inward. For some, it's a destination. For others, a threshold they're pulled back from, suggesting a choice point in the journey. This out-of-body experience, noted by people like Josh from the comments who saw himself after a car accident, mirrors the moment in the Chikai Bardo, where consciousness frees itself from material constraints. It's a powerful indication that the self extends beyond the physical, hinting at a soul that persists. Next comes the Tunnel of Light, a recurring image that captivates the imagination. Encounters with beings are another prevalent theme. These figures, whether deceased relatives, angelic presences, or the elders Fanny met, offer guidance or reassurance. Watcher in the Veil described a cord connecting to their third eye, accompanied by a calm voice, a detail that echoes the Bardo's notion of divine assistance. These beings seem to reflect the soul's readiness, sometimes urging return or offering wisdom, reinforcing the idea that death is a guided transition rather than a void. The life review stands out as a deeply introspective phase. People report seeing their lives unfold, every moment judged not by punishment, but by its impact. Finally, the overwhelming sense of peace and love permeates these accounts. These themes weave a tapestry of the soul's journey, suggesting a process that's both personal and collective. Now, let us turn to the heart of this exploration, the personal stories that illuminate the soul's journey through near-death experiences. These accounts, shared by individuals from the Hidden Library community, offer raw, human perspectives that bring the abstract into the tangible. He describes falling into a holographic rainbow of galaxies, a blissful union with the universe, only to be sent back by 3 elders. His experience of floating above, coupled with later divine moments, reflects the out-of-body phase and a life review's subtle influence. It suggests the soul retains awareness, even in trauma, and may receive signs to guide its path forward. Seeing 3 figures, including a radiant black man, assuring him of his return, echoes encounters with guiding beings. His transformation quitting smoking and seeking purpose reflects the life review's impact, where the soul recalibrates based on divine feedback. They teach that the soul's journey is personal, yet universal, shaped by readiness, karma, and love. Fanny's bliss, Josh's resilience, Watcher's wisdom, Andrew's renewal, and Demi-Newt's detachment each highlight a facet of this passage. As we listen, we see death not as an end, but a reflection, inviting us to prepare through awareness and compassion. Next, we'll interpret these tales through spiritual and psychological lenses, deepening our grasp of their meaning. This suggests NDEs can be turning points, aligning with the Bardo's opportunity for liberation through recognition. This resonates with the Bardo's notion that death opens a receptive state, where past actions subtly shape future awareness. The sense of not belonging to this world hints at the Sidba Bardo's pull toward a new form, driven by a soul weary of suffering. It's a poignant reminder that karma and desire shape rebirth, urging us to consider what we carry forward. This mirrors the Chikai Bardo's encounter with the clear light, a moment of pure consciousness where size and form dissolve. His plea to stay and the time dilation he felt 20 minutes, stretching into an eternity, suggest a soul grappling with its readiness to transcend. The elders' laughter and guidance hint at a compassionate oversight, aligning with the Bardo's idea of divine assistance, offering a lesson in accepting life's timing. Each narrative reveals unique insights, echoing the Bardo Thodal stages and enriching our understanding of what lies beyond. Take Fanny's story, a man who died for 20 minutes in 2013. Then there's Josh, ejected from a vehicle at 15, who looked down at his broken body, unable to call for help. Watcher in the Veil's account of dying twice adds another layer. The glowing cord connecting to their third eye, the White Room, and the serene voices paint a vivid picture of the Chikai Bardo's transition. Their role as a shaman underscores a lifelong connection to these realms, suggesting some souls are destined to bridge worlds. The message of being the center of all things challenges coincidence, aligning with the Bardo's view of mind as the creator of reality, offering insight into our inherent power. Andrew's diabetic crisis and baptism story brings a different hue. Gaimanut's peaceful death en route to the hospital, despite a grim diagnosis, offers a quiet strength. These stories reveal a spectrum of experiences: bliss, fear, guidance, and growth, each a mirror to the Bardo's stages. As we reflect on the near-death experiences we've explored, it's time to unpack their meanings through spiritual and psychological lenses. These interpretations weave together ancient wisdom from the Bardo Thodal and modern insights, offering a richer understanding of the soul's journey. Let's delve into how these perspectives illuminate the mysteries we've encountered. Josh as out-of-body perspective, and Watcher's corded connection could reflect the mind projecting its inner state. As Carl Jung proposed, Jung saw gods and demons as unconscious projections, a theory that fits the Bardo's view of visions as manifestations of karma and repressed emotions. Watcher's shamanic role in Fanny's elders could embody this, representing the soul's connection to a greater whole. Yet, the consistency across cultures and the depth of transformation seen in Josh's resilience and Andrew's renewal challenge a purely material explanation. They suggest the soul's journey is shaped by awareness, karma, and the mind's power, offering a dual path of enlightenment and self-discovery. As we move forward, we'll consider how to apply this wisdom, turning insight into action for our own lives. Perhaps, as the Bardo suggests, the mind's nature transcends the physical, a hypothesis that invites further exploration. The life review, as Andrew experienced, aligns with Jung's idea of individuation, confronting the self to achieve wholeness. This psychological lens complements the Bardo's spiritual map, suggesting NDEs are both a personal reckoning and a universal experience. For instance, the elder's Fanny might symbolize his soul's guidance, while the intensity of Demonut's detachment could stem from overcoming fear, a key barrier to liberation. This stage reveals the mind as both creator and mirror, offering a chance to integrate or transcend its contents. From a spiritual standpoint, the Bardo Thodal provides a profound framework. The Chikai Bardo's clear light, as seen in Fanny's galactic vision, represents the mind's pure essence, a state of non-duality where liberation is possible. Tibetan Buddhism teaches that recognizing this light requires preparation, meditation, and detachment in life, mirroring the transformative shifts in Andrew and Watcher after their NDEs. Andrew's redirection toward a healthier life suggests a karmic imprint guiding his return, while Demonut's sense of not belonging hints at a soul resisting the cycle. The Bardo teaches that these choices are unconscious, driven by emotional tendencies, a notion supported by psychology's understanding of the subconscious shaping behavior. This interplay suggests that NDEs may prepare the soul for its next phase, whether rebirth or ascension, depending on its readiness. The text suggests death is a unique opportunity, a moment when the soul, free from the body's distractions, can transcend samsara. This aligns with the peace and love reported, suggesting a return to a divine source, a concept echoed across spiritual traditions. The Chanyud Bardo's visions, peaceful deities and wrathful forms, find resonance in these accounts. The Sidpa Bardo's rebirth process ties to psychological concepts of desire and attachment. Psychologically, Jung's influence is significant. He viewed NDEs as encounters with the collective unconscious, where archetypes like the wise old man or light symbolize universal truths. Science offers another angle, proposing NDEs as brain responses to oxygen deprivation or trauma. Together, these interpretations reveal NDEs as a bridge between realms' spiritual liberation and psychological integration. As we conclude our journey through near-death experiences, the question becomes, how can we apply this wisdom to our lives today? The insights from the Bardo Thotl and the personal stories we've explored offer practical tools to prepare for death and enrich our existence. Let's embrace these lessons, turning mystery into meaning. First, let's consider preparation through reflection. Hannah's comfort from the video's message about love, despite feeling unattractive, and Josh's resilience after trauma highlight its power. Make love your compass extended to yourself, others, and even strangers. Live with awareness. The NDE stories, Fanny's eternity, Josh's divine signs, remind us that each moment matters. Treat life as a rehearsal for the beyond, savoring its joys and learning from its pains. Share your reflections with others, as the Hidden Library community does, building a collective wisdom that lightens our path. Small acts, like a kind word or a helping hand, build a legacy of light. Love, fear-facing, and awareness transform NDE wisdom into a living guide. They prepare us for death while deepening our life, echoing the Bardo's invitation to live fully. So take these steps, share your journey below, and let's walk this path together, ready for whatever lies beyond. This aligns with the Sidpa Bardos, teaching that our emotional state influences rebirth, suggesting that a life of love eases the soul's journey. The Bardo Thotl emphasizes recognizing the clear light, a state of pure consciousness encountered in the Chikai Bardo. Take time each week to reflect on your deeds. Ask, have I acted with love? Have I caused harm? Write these thoughts down, not to judge, but to learn. This practice, inspired by the Bardo's karmic focus, helps align your life with compassion, shaping a future existence free of regret. Fanny's blissful union with the universe and Watcher's serene white room suggest this is attainable with practice. Start by meditating daily, even for a few minutes, focusing on your breath to quiet the mind. Visualize a light within, a symbol of your essence, and let go of distractions. This habit builds awareness, so when the moment of transition comes, you might recognize that light as your own, opening the door to liberation. Next, embrace the Life Review's lessons. Andrew's transformation after his NDE, quitting smoking, and seeking purpose shows how confronting our actions can redirect our path. Love, as Ram Dass taught, emerges as the ultimate guide. Facing fear is another key. The Chonyid Bardo's wrathful visions, reflected in Demonut's detachment from a suffering world, show how fear can bind us. Identify your fears, death, loss, failure, and face them through journaling or conversation. Acknowledge them as part of your mind, as the Bardo advises, and let them pass. This detachment prepares you for the psychic storm of rebirth, offering a chance to choose liberation over cycle. Finally, these practices reflection